That must feel amazing to hold a BAFTA in your hand for the special award for Strictly Come Dancing. How are you feeling?
Oh, we're so proud. It made me quite emotional watching all the footage back of the previous 10 years.
What does it mean to you to win a BAFTA for the breakthrough?
I guess we're just pinching ourselves and making sure it's real. Yet, like Marlon said before, none of us actually dreamed or aimed to be where we are. So it is a great surprise, and it's really good to kind of be recognised by the industry for the show. And I think it's just validation, really. I think that's the main thing. You feel like, oh, kind of validated. You kind of feel like proper writers now.
It's been a dream of mine for a long time. So, and the competition was hot tonight, and you know, it's tough. You know, I've been at a lot of award ceremonies, so you know, I've lost more than one of them. So tonight's a really good night.
I think the people behind the scenes work harder than the people in front of the camera, because they're the first people to get there at the start of the day. They're the last people to leave, and you don't hear any whining. You know, I think it's a very thankless job a lot of the time from the eyes of an actor. So I think it's really important, or it's as important, to celebrate the people who really make the programme happen. Do you know what I mean? An actor is just one part of the kind of the tapestry of what it takes to be a TV series.
It's all well and good being a presenter or being an actor or being in front of the camera, but you're nothing if you don't have a good cameraman or a good lighting director. Trust me, I'd like to bring some of those cameramen and women and lighting people with me everywhere I go. You know, they make you look good. They are the people that actually physically make the shows, and you know, they're unsung, the unsung heroes of television.
So how was it working on Ripper Street? What were the challenges you faced? And
well, you know, Ripper Street was tough. Amazing scripts by Richard Warlow, and like every designer, you know, our ambition is stronger than the budget, and you know, we tried to bring in something that was original. And yeah, that's hard nowadays because there's so much great stuff out there. So you know, we talked about it, we did, and I think we achieved what we set out to achieve. And I think that's the biggest difficulty. Through all the hardship and everything, we worked hard, but we toughed all the way. Yeah, we really did.
Broadchurch is an amazing hit. It was absolutely huge at the time. Everybody's talking about it. How was it for you, having done the music on it? What did you kind of? You obviously knew where it was going. Was it fun to watch everyone's reactions?
Yes, I was just talking about this upstairs, but when you are hired on a film or on a show, especially something that is not already known, like Broadchurch, when Chris emailed me himself out of nowhere, because my email is on my website, and he said, "Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm writing a TV show, and I wrote it to your music, and I want you to score the music," and I had no idea who Chris was, or I don't know what Kudos is, or anyone for the director. So
he wrote it to your music?
Apparently he did. He tells me he did. Anyway, walks on the Dorset cliffs and listening to my music.
That's quite the compliment, isn't it?
Yeah, so I guess it made sense for him to ask me to do the music. But at this point, you don't really know if it's good or if it's, you know, gonna be successful or not. And then you're so involved with it that you never get to see the big picture of what it is. And suddenly we had like one of the biggest success stories in UK television. We were all, I think every single one of us was shocked.
I always wanted to do something that was like the zombie drama that was real. We always said we wanted to do, what if Alan Bennett and Ken Loach did a zombie drama that would be in the flesh. So, and I always wanted to do something that was from the zombies' perspective, very British, and happened way years after a zombie apocalypse. I felt no one had done that before, and all those emotions that you get from someone coming back to a community. With Kieran Walker's character, he died suddenly, so just the feelings and emotions of that family, really.
No, that's a very original take on the zombie genre, which is huge always. I mean, Walking Dead is a massive show. How do you kind of distance yourself from things like that and get your own sort of niche on that?
Just by doing it in a very British way, I think, and by doing it in a realistic way. I love The Walking Dead, but it's in the heart of that zombie apocalypse. And I was thinking, well, when I was watching bad zombie movies, I always thought, why would you need to shoot them in the head? It's not their fault that they need brains. They just need it medically. And when I was like, oh, you could treat them with a medication, that for me was like a different spin on the zombie genre. It's
a show that's very popular with critics and viewers as well. It's been picked up for a second season. Why do you think it's so successful?
Because it's very original. You know, it's true. You know, I've had I've never made a show like this where I've had people from literally all walks of life, you know, from all, you know, the top of the industry right down to just, you know, your regular guy on the street. They love it, you know, they love the bravery of it, they love the scale of it, and you know, we're fed on a really impressive diet of TV now. Those Americans are pretty good at it, you know, so you know, we've got to keep up, and I think a show like Peaky does keep up because it's got the same ambition as some of those American shows.
Yeah, so obviously we're here to celebrate the people behind the scenes, but the cast in it is incredible. You've got massive film stars in there, Cillian Murphy, Helen McCrory. What's it like to work with these guys?
It's awesome. Sam Neill, and yeah, it's incredible, you know, yeah, and it's great because actually it makes my job so much easier because everybody picks their game up, everybody goes, holy cow, it's Cillian Murphy, there's Sam Neill, it's Jurassic Park, my God, you know, and there's Helen McCrory, she's from Harry Potter, and yeah, we've got loads of Potter fans running around and this kind of stuff. So you know, it's great, and you know, and they're film stars for a reason because they're incredible actors.